Yasin Malik was born in 1966. He grew up in the bustling neighborhood of Mysuma, Srinagar. His father was a bus driver. Young Yasin witnessed the turbulent political landscape of Kashmir firsthand. This left an indelible mark on his worldview. He became politically conscious in his teens. The 1987 elections in Jammu and Kashmir were a turning point. Many believed the elections were rigged. This fueled a sense of anger and disillusionment among Kashmiris. Yasin Malik, deeply affected, joined the Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front, or JKLF. The JKLF advocated for Kashmir's separation from India. It was the most prominent pro-independence group at the time. The JKLF, under Malik's leadership, chose the path of armed resistance. Malik crossed over to Pakistan-administered Kashmir for arms training. He returned to Kashmir in 1989. His group targeted Indian security forces. They were at the forefront of the armed insurgency that gripped the valley. Malik's militancy was short-lived. In 1990, he was arrested. He spent 4 years in custody. He was subjected to severe torture. This experience profoundly changed him. He renounced violence after his release in 1994. He declared that he would fight for the Kashmiri cause through peaceful means. Malik's transformation surprised many. He traveled across the globe, he spoke about the Kashmir issue, he met with world leaders, he advocated for dialogue and a peaceful resolution to the conflict. He embraced Gandhian principles of non-violence. He became a vocal critic of violence. He urged all sides to lay down their arms. Malik spearheaded numerous protests and hunger strikes. He demanded an end to human rights violations. He sought international intervention in the Kashmir issue. He believed in dialogue. He participated in talks with Indian leaders. His efforts, though, did not bear fruit. The Kashmir issue remained unresolved. Malik's journey from a militant to a peace advocate is remarkable. He remains a controversial figure. His detractors view him as a terrorist. They hold him responsible for the violence of the 1990s. They believe his renunciation of violence was a tactic. They question his commitment to peace. His supporters see him as a freedom fighter. They believe he took up arms for a just cause. They commend his decision to choose peace. They see him as a political prisoner. They consider his life sentence as an attempt to silence dissent. Malik's legacy is complex and contested. In 2019, the Indian government enacted stringent laws. This revoked the special status of Jammu and Kashmir. It arrested many Kashmiri leaders. Yasin Malik was among them. He was charged with terrorism and sedition. In 2022, an Indian court sentenced him to life imprisonment. The verdict sparked outrage in Kashmir. Protests erupted across the region. International human rights groups expressed concern. They called for his release. Pakistan condemned the verdict. It termed it a travesty of justice. Yasin Malik's legal battle continues. He remains a symbol of the complexities of the Kashmir conflict.